Hey guys, Ellis with Memphis Audio here, and on today's workshop, we're going to talk about how to get started in pro audio with Memphis audio products. If you're getting into pro audio for the first time, it may seem a little overwhelming, a little complicated, but today we're going to show you that it doesn't have to be complicated at all with our new component systems from Memphis Audio. The first piece of the component set is going to be the 6.5-inch driver. One characteristic of a lot of the pro audio speakers is going to be a paper cone and a ribbed surround. One difference you'll notice on ours, the dust cap in the middle that looks gray right now can be illuminated with RGB lighting. If we flip this speaker around, you're going to notice this speaker does have a large magnet for the size. That helps with the power handling for the speaker, but don't worry, it's also very efficient. A couple of other things you might notice on the back of the speaker are the input plugs, standard positive and negative as with any speaker. And in the very back, we have our round RGB connector. The second part of this component set is our 3-inch Pro Audio style tweeter. You will notice it does have a very nice protective grill, 3 mounting points, and while this tweeter is a little bit larger than your standard 1-inch car tweeter, that's because we need a little bit more magnet to get the power handling, and this also has a horn-loaded tweeter built in, which takes up a little bit more space than your traditional 1-inch car audio tweeters. Moving to the back side of this tweeter, you're going to notice it does have a little more depth. We talked about the needed size for these pro audio style tweeters. 2 other things to point out on the back. We do have clearly marked positive and negative inputs. That's where your wires are going to come in from the crossover, as well as the same round RGB input plug that we talked about on the 6.5-inch driver. The third part of our pro audio component set is the crossover. This is going to be very typical in what you might think the traditional car audio crossover, but this one's designed to hold the extra power needed to run these speakers. You will notice there's 2 mounting points, one on either side to be able to mount the crossover, screw it down. And in true form, we do have our input coming in from the amplifier, our output for the 6.5-inch woofer, and our output for the 3-inch tweeter. Another thing that makes this component set fun and exciting is the fact that we have RGB LEDs built in. As you can tell, this speaker here does not have the lighting connected, so it looks like just your standard pro audio tweeter. But if you really want to step things up, you can connect the RGB lighting, make the speaker whatever color you choose. And as we all know, that extra LED is going to add 3 to 6 dB of output. There you have it, guys. That concludes our quick walkthrough on how to get started with pro audio speakers from Memphis Audio. We covered the 6.5, the tweeter, and the crossover, as well as that really cool RGB LED lighting. For more information, head on over to memphiscaraudio.com.